Hey, what's up everyone? Devon Digital here. So listen, I decided to make a video of 5 things that I do not like about the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Now, if you're new to the channel, I am a Pixel channel, but I do content on other devices whenever I get them in hand. And I always make a video about 5 things that I hate about the Pixel every year with every new Pixel. So I thought it'd be nice to make one about the Galaxy S26 Ultra since I'm using that device as well. So without wasting any of your time, let's start with number 1. The number 1 top thing that I really dislike about the Galaxy S26 Ultra is One UI. Not a fan of Samsung software. I used to be a big fan of it. I don't know, something about One UI I just really don't like. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way it looks. It's just, I'm just not a real big fan about it. A lot of people call me hater, biased towards the Pixel and all that stuff like that. And because the UI, I just prefer that. Sometimes, you know, people can like things and not like something about something. You know, I don't have to like everything about the phone. And unfortunately, the heart and the guts of the phone, of the Galaxy S26 Ultra, is the main thing that I don't like about it. Can I use it? Sure. Is it my favorite UI? Absolutely not. But that's number 1. Number 2 would be the slow OS updates. I really don't like how Samsung update cycle is. And I know I'm not blaming Samsung because it's really not their fault. They don't own the software. So I just wanted to bring this up. It's hard to blame them for this because it's not their fault. But Samsung has this track record when I used to be a Samsung Knight where I used to get the, just say the S20, right? And I get the newest Android pre-shipped on it. And then the new Android system comes out, Pixels and Nexus phones used to get them and all that stuff like that back in the days. And then the current generation, I go into a beta while the Galaxy S21 used to get the latest Android out the box, and then I'm in beta and I get it 6 months after. And it's kind of like a repeated cycle with Samsung with that. So right now I have the Galaxy S26 Ultra. I pray that I get Android 17 when it comes out, but I'm pretty sure the Galaxy S27 Ultra is going to launch with Android 17. And if it doesn't, it's going to launch a few months afterwards, and then the S26 Ultra will go into beta. I'm hoping Samsung can just break that cycle and put the S26 Ultra in beta now sometime soon. Therefore, it's ready when it comes out for us who's going to have the Galaxy S26 Ultra. And then when the Galaxy S27 Ultra, when the Galaxy S27 Ultra drops, then that will have it as well. So fingers crossed. The next thing would be animations. That's number 3. Samsung animation has gotten better since TouchWiz. It's got better over the years from the S21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. But it's just not on par. Not just with Pixel, because I know you want me to say it. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say like just Apple and Harmony OS and just OnePlus really makes nice animations on their phone, you know? And I just want Samsung to do the same thing. If other companies can make nice, great looking animations, I know Samsung can do it. But that's just a me thing, you know, it's a personal thing. All these 5 things are personal, right? But I just wish they had just better animations, man. That's it. Now, number 4. Before we get to number 4, I gotta say this. The last 2 things were really, really hard for me to think of because if I'm honest, 1, 2, and 3, I kind of ended the video there. I had a hard time picking 2 more things, and I was just trying to come up with 2 more things just so I can say that I'm not catfishing anybody, and I'm going to give you 5 reasons. I didn't want to give you 3 reasons in a video that I titled 5 things I hate about it. So I had to stretch to get these last 2. I'm really pushing it. I'm like just saying I'm just throwing something on my ass right now, right? Just so I can have the number 5, because other than those 3 things I just talked about, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is freaking perfect. Man, it's a freaking amazing phone. Like everything about it, from the hardware to the cameras to the video cameras, just the features, everything is freaking amazing about that phone. So I just had to come up with 2 more, and here they go. Number 4, double apps. Well, if you get a Samsung phone, you're gonna have double apps. You're gonna have Samsung apps and Google apps. But again, remember, I'm saying I'm stretching this, right? To me, I don't care about the double apps. You know why? Because Samsung lets you uninstall almost 98% of those double apps. So it's not a issue. Everyone who's complaining about it, I don't even know why. Like, but it launches with double apps. I will say that, but complaining about it is just crazy to me when you can just take it off. I mean, as soon as I get my iPhone, I'm deleting apps that I don't care about. As soon as I get my Pixel phone, I'm deleting pre-installed apps that I don't care about, at least the ones I can. And when I got my Samsung phone, I delete pre-installed apps that I don't care about, that I don't use. So not a big deal. But again, remember, I'm just trying to get to 5. So that was number 4. Number 5. Well, this one, maybe not a real stretch, but not a big deal because I got used to it. I don't like where the power button is at. So on my Galaxy S26 Ultra, the power button is underneath the volume button, while the volume button is above the power button. And I know a lot of people talk about like the placement of the pixels being the volume button lower and the power button at the top. But if I'm honest with you guys who's watching right now, I don't remember touching my power button that much on my phones. You can wake your phone with your finger, tap the screen. And I've been doing that for like, I don't know how many years. And when I'm watching content, I reach the side of my phone. I prefer the volume button to be lower because that's the button I hit the most. I use my volume up and down button way more than any of my power buttons on any of my phones. So placement of the volume button is important to me, and I want that to be the button that's lower so I can quickly access it because I use it the most. Samsung power button is so low that my fingers, when I hold the phone, it naturally rests on that power button, and I'm thinking it's the volume button, and I end up turning my screen off. Now with Apple, they have it on the opposite side, but I still end up turning my screen off because I prefer the buttons all on one side. I think even Apple has it wrong. And I guess you're about to say I'm biased now because I think that Google has it right. But I guess it's not about Google having it right. It's just about, I think I just got used to Google's. And that's the problem where the bias kind of kicks in at, because their volume button is like perfect. And when I use any other device and it's not the same layout, it's like, yo, why your power button so low? Like, put it up there out of sight, out of mind, because you can just tap your screen to wake it. I mean, that's what I normally do when I unlock it. So, and that's every phone, really. And that was number 5. So those are my 5 things about what I don't like about the Galaxy S26 Ultra, but really it's 1, 2, and 3. Not really those other 2. I got used to those. It's not a big issue to me. Not a super big deal. But other than that, I gave you 5 because I promised you I was gonna give you 5, and I gave you 5. So with that being said, if you like content like this, please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.